Where does bad information come from on the internet? Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek, and I know you think I just answered my own question, but we're going to delve a little bit deeper into the idea of where bad information comes from and how you get it, and what are we talking about, people. Thanks for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Coming to you from the Coin Cave, going to talk to you about a Yahoo Finance article that is a relatively new article, but I want to talk to you about, in general, what happens with media outlets. So for those of you who are in the coin world, or you've ever watched a video or two of mine, you may find, because of the coin tracking technology they have today on the internet, you may have found that you'll see articles popping up in your news feed, perhaps while you're scrolling on Instagram or Facebook or any other social media outlet. And so this one happened to pop up on mine. I don't even know how I got to a Yahoo Finance article. Like, I don't look at things that have much or many interruptions, shall we say. I try really hard not to get interrupted by this stuff. Yahoo Finance, 3 rare coins expected to soar in value by the end of 2025. And I saw this and I thought, oh, okay, well, I need to look at this because I need to look at this and talk to you guys about it. So because hopefully some of you out there have never seen any coin content before, and so you're just curious about, well, what is this about? I want to know about the 3 rare coins that are going to soar in value by the end of 2025. Well, let's see what the article says. You might not know it, but one of the most valuable items in your home might be small enough to fit in the corner of your hand. If you have rare coins in your home, whether they are from your own collection or from a cherished elder, you might have found a whole treasure chest in a single coin. Coin experts. So all I have to do this properly is actually read the words on the screen. Yeah. Coin experts have high expectations for a few rare coins as the bright stars of 2025. Take a look at your own collection or your family's attic to see if any of them are already shining in your own home. A lot of interesting word structures here, sentence structures here, which is the last thing that I should be criticizing. All right, let's see here. United States trophy coins. How many of you watch this video are coin collectors for a long time? How many of you have really used the expression trophy coins? Okay. Trophy coins come with the beauty and elegance befitting a rare coin, and they often have great stories. According to Ian Russell, president of Great Collections, U.S. trophy coins are poised to gain strength on the market. He specifically names the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, 1804 silver dollar, as well as the 1893 San Francisco mint dollars as coins to watch out for, in particular because of their unique characteristics. So, of course, one of the difficulties anytime you get an article that's written into a subject matter you know about and someone else does not, you hear them use verbiage that's completely unrelated to the normal lingo, right? So it's like talking to a teenager. You can say things and they'll look at you funny, or they'll say things and you look at them funny. You might actually mean the same things, but, I might say you're killing it, and my kids might say slay. We might mean the same thing, but really, it sounds very, very different. Okay, so also, by the way, you're not going to buy a 1913 or find a 1913 Liberty Head nickel or an 1804 silver dollar. Congrats if you get an 1893 Morgan dollar. That's the thing you could have somewhere in your family's collection, obviously. When collectors hear that someone has a Lincoln cent collection, they want to know if any of the coins have distinguished markings. The first question usually is, do you have a 1909 SVDB, designer Victor D. Brenner's initials at the bottom of the tail side, or a 1955 double die? These are all trophies among collectors, Russell explains. He said that these coins will get their value. He said that these coins will get their value because there are only limited numbers, and increasing number of collectors are hungry for coins with key dates and major rarities. All right. Double Eagle designed by Augustus St. Gaudens. By the way, okay, so the interview from Ian Russell is probably old, based on just a few things that are on there. Now we're going to go on to double eagles. Coins can be far more than currency. They can also be works of art. In 1904, President Theodore Roosevelt tried to beautify American coins by enlisting the sculptor Augustus St. Gaudens to design a $20 gold coin or double eagle. Today, that coin is considered one of the loveliest of U.S. coins. Russell called them perhaps the ultimate trophy coins. He said that their value has been steadily increasing over the past 4 years. According to American Hartford Gold, a 1907 St. Gaudens, that company I don't think exists anymore, a 1907 St. Gaudens in good condition could sell for $1,139. Welcome to the future of 2025, my friends. I'm glad you're here. Or close to it is the current price of gold. However, the 1908S in uncirculated condition might sell for more than $8,600. So, okay, so this is, how would I put this? Articles being spliced together. There's someone's name on this article, but it feels like this could have been put together with the aid of computer technology, AI, or something along those lines. And by the way, you're pulling together data points from articles that are at least a decade plus old. 1139 gold sounds a whole lot like 1908, like 2008, 2010, somewhere in there, 2010, 2011 maybe. That sounds like 1100 gold. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Numismatic coins. Numismatic is a big word for a simple idea. A coin that is issued by a person, firm, or organization that isn't attached to a public or government entity. What? Like, I have a problem with words, but I have more of a problem with their words than mine. Numismatic, I have never heard numismatic for a person, firm, or organization that is not attached to a public government entity. I mean, numismatic is more focused on coins. Coins are produced by a government, not by private individuals. Where you start getting the argument is when they are produced by private individuals, and you get the argument, well, these are not coins. According to Jack McNamara, co-founder of Rare Collectibles TV, here we go. I wonder if this app, by the way, are some of these spots paid for? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Their value is also on the rise. He said that private mints are combining classic style and numismatic art with the latest technology to create dramatic and innovative coins, such as kilo-sized coins that are in the shapes of cubes. Okay, that sounds like 2013 also. This area of numismatics was overlooked in the past, but a true secondary market is developing, and these coins are beginning to be featured by major auction houses, he explained. So, yeah, guys, how does this feel? Anyone else feel like you're not really getting an up-to-date article? Oh man, so there's so many things that are going on here. So first of all, people get bad information all the time online and from articles that they see from a place. Here's Yahoo Finance is known as a place that I know humans go to and look at information, unfortunately. So I have friends that are in the media world, that are in the newspaper world, and generally speaking, they try to put things together from the things that they can control and the things that they know. But also, when you're writing articles that about an area that you don't have expertise in, there's bound to be mistakes. So whatever world you come from, when you see an article written about your industry, you could almost always just cringe, right? Because it's one thing to not know the details. It's another thing to get like kind of like the context or the intent wrong. You know, so when you're quoting, well, first of all, I'm even if this article is 10 years old, right? Just let's pretend we're at the right time frame. Even then, you're quoting a guy who's doing Coin TV stuff as a numismatist. Not that he's not a numismatist, but understand what I'm saying. Like, that's not really the type of thing you're looking at as coins that are going to increase in value. If you're just going to say, well, coins are going to increase in value because that's how coins work, you know, that would have been a more accurate statement than a lot of the stuff that's written here. So all that to say, I hope everyone is just very careful when they read articles online. You know, to be able to combat this type of stuff, there's no way to combat it. I mean, uh, with the onslaught of AI, which is not like, well, with the onslaught of AI, so what happens is there's a formulaic thing to how articles are produced, right? So basically, at this point, um, the technology is used in a way so that they can have a formula for how to write an article. They take the exact same clips in the exact same order every time. So if you're doing a sports thing and you're on ESPN, they're gonna take the article and write it in a way that sounds like every other article is written, which drives me a little bit bananas, honestly. You know, I would really prefer to find things that are unique and interesting than things that are formulaic and boring. And so, speaking of sports, the first ESPN podcast on college basketball was tremendous. I mean, tremendous. It was hosted by some guy who was a Princeton grad, so he used to talk about Princeton a lot. But it was dorky, good content, and today it's just drivel. It's kind of like how MTV was good for a couple of years, right? And it's kind of like how the internet was good for a couple of years, right? When a web browser browsed the web, and now it's all the regurgitated masses full of stuff. All right, that's me regurgitating. All right, so point here is be careful about what you read and where you get your information from. If it's numismatic related, thanks for joining me here and trusting the things that we talk about as we try to talk about them in a way that is to the point about the spirit of the coin collecting market and industry and hobby. And just be careful out there in the internet world, whether you're on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere else. And if you're getting pop-up ads, just be really careful because you don't really know where they've been. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.